Hey, this is Kristen with Collision Hub, and we've made it over to the CCC booth to talk about some of the innovations that they've brought to NACE this year. Last year they wowed us with the iPhone app, taking your estimating system completely mobile, and not just the estimating, the whole management of your shops and multiple shops. And this year they brought us full integration of repair data into the estimating system. And who doesn't need that? Jack, thanks for taking the time to join us. This is so amazing.
Glad to be here, Kristen. You know, everybody knows you've got to have the repair procedures today. You just can't fix today's cars without them. And there's really only a couple places to get them. And, you know, the OE websites, they really aren't a good option. They're expensive, and just the top 9 nameplates would cost you over $17,000 a year. And then you've got to figure out how to navigate through 20 different types of websites.
Right.
So those don't work. And then we talked to people that are using other products, and what we found is that leaving the estimate to get out of what you're doing, going to another application, having to go through a whole series of indexes to look for what you want, you may not find anything after that search, so people stop using them. And obviously, if you're not using the product, it's not doing your shop any good.
Right. That was always my biggest, I guess, frustration was I wanted the information, I'm in the estimate, and if I got to go 3 other places to find it, I've lost my productivity all day long. And then I just would kind of rely on the shopper. You say, tell me what I need to know. But now the shops need to know it right when they're writing the estimate.
Yep. Well, an estimator is one of the busiest guys on the planet, and to ask him to go leave what he's doing and go on a search that may not produce any results is a non-starter. So we figured out a way, working with our partner Motor, to actually build it right into the estimating and workflow process.
That's a great point. And I think there's some systems out there that'll tell the shop that they're integrated with the estimating system, but there's a difference between we sort of talk to it to we actually are the estimating system. So this data really isn't a secondary tool. It's nothing that's added on. It's right there when you need it.
Yeah, and that's the power of the platform. The platform that we have with CCC ONE now, we can take databases and applications like this and actually build them right into the process. So, you know, other people define integration as exporting your estimate, running it through a filter, looking at a screen, seeing the data that you need, now going back and adjusting the estimate and then starting that export process all over again. To me, that's not integration. That's an interface, and it's great to be interfaced, but true integration is a whole different level of performance, and it really helps in a busy shop.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what the shops are going to see. So they're going to come here this week. They're going to experiment with the product. They're going to go back home. But when I click that repair data inside the estimate when I'm writing it, I'm going to see metals, replacement procedures, welding recommendations. I'm going to see everything I need, right?
Yeah, we did a lot of research on what the top categories of data are, and we've built in 12 different categories of data. The top ones that are used every day are the repair and frame methods, sectioning procedures, welded panel information, and then it's followed by a whole lot of other valuable information that includes component locations, computer module and lamp resets, TSBs, and on and on. So you've got literally tons and tons of data there that can help you every day.
Well, I think it's great. I mean, it was one of the most top requested things in the industry. CCC continues to listen to the customer, the shops, and giving them what they need to make those estimates the most accurate that they can be on the front. And I'm just excited to get my hands on it and play with it a little bit. I appreciate you taking the time. We're about to open the show floor, so we're going to let CCC get back to it. And when we open those doors, we know they're going to get flooded. We'll be back over a little bit later to get some reactions from some of the shops as they see it for the first time and talk about how you'll integrate it into your workflow to improve your performance in 2012. Thanks.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.